In the beginning of the story, we see a handsome boy named Colleen who always has to hide his face. If a girl sees him, she goes crazy in his love. Colleen doesn't like all this. He used to spend most of his time at home. He is the youngest son of the Moss family, and this family was described by God with good looks. Colleen says that his elder brother Okus is also very handsome, who is very famous on social media. He has millions of followers. Undoubtedly, this is because of his looks, which kills thousands of girls. And Okus also helped in dating people. Okus's dad, whose name is Parker, is also known as Heartbreaker. He dated 1,200 girls in his youth. Okus wanted to break this record, but when Parker met Jessica, everything changed. Jessica was also very beautiful. She had a small mustache, and it made her even more attractive. Colleen used to study at home, but when he would go out to buy things, the girls would follow him because of his charm. Girls would go so crazy that their noses would bleed. Colleen's family had accepted that they were all very beautiful and God had made them that way. But Colleen didn't like all this. Every girl wanted him because of his handsome looks, but Colleen wanted a girl as her life partner who would love her with a true heart, not because of her charm. This was the reason why Colleen almost stopped going out of the house. He was very smart in his studies, but still he didn't want to go to school. And that's why he didn't have any friends. His mom, dad, and Okus were afraid that Colleen might go crazy due to loneliness. Some of his actions were also strange. He would talk to fish and play games with himself. Okus says, "We should buy him a cat." So his mother replies, "It's not that easy. We'll have to send him outside so that he can learn how to socialize with people and have a normal life." Parker says, "What should we do so that he goes out? I asked him to participate in national sports many times, but he refuses every time." Okus says, "I also tried to get him to date my girlfriend's sister, but he doesn't listen to me." He asks Colleen, "What kind of girl do you want?" Colleen replies, "She should be cute, kind, and smart. And most importantly, that girl shouldn't have any interest in me." Okus gets worried. How could he date such a girl who doesn't like him at all? It was not possible to send Colleen out of the house in any way. Then Jessica decides, "We'll do a drama. We'll show that we can't afford his homeschooling and are going through financial problems." When Colleen comes out to drink water at night, Okus tells his parents to act according to the plan. Mother and father pretend to be in financial trouble. They were worried according to their script. "We don't have enough money now that we can afford Colleen's schooling. Her last semester of school is very expensive, for which we will have to sell our things. And now we will have to survive only on fried eggs and lentil bread for breakfast." Colleen starts crying after hearing all this. Okus is convinced that their plan has succeeded. The next day, Colleen comes to crying to her parents and says, "Please forgive me. You had to endure a lot because of me. But now you don't have to sell things because of me. I will go to school for the final semester." Okus is very happy to hear this. But Colleen says, "I will only go to the boys' school where there are only boys so that I don't have any problem with girls." Jessica and the whole family agreed to this condition, because now at least Colleen will be able to go out and make friends. Now the day had come when Colleen had to go to school. Okus goes to drop her off at school by bike. Okus says, "Take off your helmet," but Colleen refuses, because he had made a plan that he would wear a helmet all day at school so that no one could see his face, and no one would have any problem with his charm. But when he enters Horidson High School, his plan has the opposite effect. Because of wearing a helmet, all the children start staring at him. Colleen sits on the last bench so that there is no problem. When the teacher comes to teach in the class, she is surprised to see a boy wearing a helmet. She asks him his name. Colleen tells her about himself, but the teacher could not hear anything because of the helmet. The teacher asks him to take off his helmet. Colleen refuses. The teacher says in anger, "This is not a racing ground, this is a school. You cannot wear a helmet here." As soon as Colleen slowly takes off his helmet, the scene of the ambulance is shown after a while. The teacher was crazy to see Colleen's face. She was just smiling. That's why she is sent to the hospital quickly. The principal was worried. He asks, "How did all this happen?" The students say, "That new boy is very handsome, whose charming looks the teacher couldn't handle."
Colleen was also hiding there and listening to all this. He runs away from there, but then a boy drops him from his feet. His name was CD, who used to run the bully group of this school. He used to bother every new kid in the school. CD and his two companions take Colleen to the school's storm room. When Colleen regains consciousness, he is surprised to see them. There were 3 people in that bully group. They call themselves a superhero team. Their team name was 3 Dark. The leader of this group was CD, and the rest of the members were Irno and Dicky. CD says, "Do you know why we caught you?" Colleen replies, "No." CD says, "We have to send a message to a girl. Her name is Amanda, who is the model girl of BBM school. Every year there is a prom in their school for which we send an invitation, but they never give us permission. That's why we couldn't graduate for 3 years. CD wanted to go to prom by doing something. Now he wants Colleen to go to Amanda with her prom proposal so that she gives him permission to come to prom, because Amanda only accepts the school proposal of handsome boys. Prom is actually a dance party that takes place at the end of the year. There was another boy there. His name is Kibo. He was a very kind and good man, but he was also bullied by CD. To complete this assignment, CD asks Kibo to help Colleen and threatens him. "If you don't complete this task, I'll make you look like this helmet." Saying this, he damages Colleen's helmet. Colleen decides that he will complain to the principal about CD. Kibo tries to stop him, but Colleen doesn't listen to him. Both principals reach the office. Colleen complains about CD and tells him everything. But the principal takes CD's side and tells him that CD is his youngest son who has been failing for 3 years, and this is all because of the prom party. The principal threatens Colleen that "you will have to complete this task for my son or I'll fail you this year." In the evening, Kibo and Colleen are sitting in front of the school. Kibo brings a cold drink for Colleen and says that if we have to pass, we will have to complete this task of CD. Colleen also agrees. He realizes that Kibo is a very good man and he has made a true friend for the first time. He is very happy with this. The next day, they reach Brain Beauty Manor, i.e. BBM school, where the girls know from their smell that a boy has entered the school. It was a girls' school. All the girls gathered outside. They thought that Colleen is a handsome boy who has come with a helmet. The girls said that handsome boys are not allowed in our school, and they forced Colleen to take off her helmet. Slowly, Colleen takes off her helmet, and at that moment, her charm spreads all over. The girls are so attracted that in the next scene, we are shown a powerful blast. Then we are shown TV news. Reporters say that the girls went crazy because of Colleen's charm. Their noses started bleeding. No one has ever seen such a handsome boy. Some have lost their minds in madness. And now everyone knows Colleen as too handsome to handle. That is, a boy whose beauty no girl can handle. Now we see Amanda. She's in the van during her shoot and watches this news. Amanda was the same girl who had won the title of the most beautiful girl of BBM school. She was also a model. Amanda starts smiling when she sees Colleen. She had now found the boy who could compete with her beauty, and she decided that no matter what, I will get Colleen. Now, because of this news spreading all over, the girls gather outside the house of Moss family. Everyone wanted to meet Colleen. A large crowd gathered outside. Moss family also took the opportunity. Parker opens the ticket counter outside the house and starts charging 25,000 rupees for Colleen's childhood memories and house tour. Jessica also starts giving house tours to the girls, which helps the family to make a lot of profit. Now we see Colleen. He is going towards the house. That's when he sees in the news that his family took advantage of him. They are earning money by giving house tours to girls. Colleen's heart breaks. He thinks that the family had sent him to school on purpose. At the same time, the girls there recognize him. Colleen starts running away from there and reaches the roof of a house. He was disappointed, confused, heartbroken. He doesn't know what to do now. At the same time, his brother Oki's video call comes. But when he sees that there is still a crowd of girls at home, he says, "Brother, you cheated me," and cuts the call. Colleen now decides to kill himself and is about to jump off the roof. That's when a girl named Riri stops him. She says, "If you want to die, then die. But don't die in front of me." Colleen is surprised to see him because his charm had no effect on Riri. She was not crazy about his charm like other girls. Colleen says to him, "Don't you feel love when you see me?" Riri thinks he is crazy and she leaves from there. But Colleen's heart starts beating. For the first time, he feels true love, but Riri had no feelings for him. Now Colleen goes to Kibo's house, where Kibo's grandma welcomes her. She says, "You can stay here as long as you want." The next day, Colleen and Kibo come to BBM school. They meet Amanda and give her the prom proposal file. Amanda shows that she was not impressed with the beauty of Colleen, but as soon as Colleen leaves there, blood starts flowing from Amanda's nose.
Colleen sees her crush Riri, but the other girls surround him and he can't meet her. One day, Kibo and Colleen were sitting together and talking. Now they had become good friends. Kibo takes Colleen to play with him. Because Kibo used to like a girl who used to work at the shop, she was no one else but Riri. Kibo introduces Colleen to Riri and Colleen realizes that Kibo already likes her. Colleen thinks they are very close. Often the two sit together for dinner and get lost in their conversation. Now Colleen starts feeling jealous. She can't sleep at night. She thinks her brother Okus is a love guru and maybe he can help her in this matter. That's why Colleen fixes a meeting to meet him on the love website. The next day they meet in a restaurant. Okus was very happy. Tears of joy were coming out of his eyes. He wanted to give love tips to his brother. Colleen's parents were also there. Colleen forgives them because if they hadn't sent him to school, he would never have met Riri. The next day, when they're shopping for groceries in the mall, Okus also starts giving her points to impress the girls. Colleen realizes that if she takes Kibo away from Riri, maybe he can make Riri his own. One day, Amanda comes to their school. All the boys go crazy looking at her, but she invites Colleen to her birthday party. She also gives her an iPhone as a gift. When Riri, Kibo, and Colleen reach a club, Colleen tries to make a bond between Kibo and Riri, but Riri was not paying attention to her. She was just spending time with Kibo and singing songs. Seeing this, Colleen gets jealous. When Kibo is not there, Colleen asks her, "Do you like Kibo?" Riri refuses, but when Colleen tells her that Kibo loves Amanda, Riri's face goes down. It was clear that she loves Kibo in her heart. Colleen gets very sad. Now he makes a plan. He goes home and calls Amanda and asks her for help. Amanda gets ready to do her job. The next day, Amanda's party is shown. Many people are there. Colleen also arrives there with Kibo. Amanda welcomes them. And now, according to Colleen's plan, Amanda shows as if she loves Kibo. She takes him alone with her. Riri had also reached the party. She sees that Kibo and Amanda are kissing each other. Seeing this, Riri's heart breaks. She runs away from there. Colleen also follows her. Riri says, "I thought Kibo was different. He does not see girls because of their beauty, but all boys are the same." Colleen takes advantage of this opportunity. He says, "I'm not like that." And then he expresses his love to her. But Riri replies, "I have never considered you more than a friend." Saying this, she leaves there. Colleen's heart also breaks. She had betrayed her friend, but still she did not get her love. On the other hand, CD was also present with his friends at the party. He sees Amanda and Kibo kissing each other. CD does not like this at all, because he himself loves Amanda. He grabs Kibo in the parking lot and beats him. Colleen was watching all this, but he did not have the courage to do anything. Colleen brings Kibo home, where Grandma puts ointment on his wounds. Kibo gives Colleen that card from his collection, which he wanted to get since childhood. Colleen realizes that Kibo considered her his best friend, and she is very sad that she did wrong with her friend. He tells her the whole truth. Kibo says angrily, "If you had told me earlier that you liked Riri, I would never have stopped you from getting close to him. But it was my mistake that I considered you my best friend. Never show me your face again." And he tells Colleen to leave the house. Now, Colleen had lost her friend too. Many days later, Colleen comes home. Brother, mom, and dad are very happy to see her, but Colleen does not talk to them and goes straight to her room. Colleen goes to school now, but does not dare to meet Kibo. Now there was hatred between them. They often look at each other but do not talk. Kibo was very angry with him. Colleen was now lost. Seeing her loneliness, her parents were very upset. Her mother comes to her room and says, "Your fish is still alive, and we were never bankrupt. We just did a drama." Colleen asks in surprise, "Why did you do this?" Every parent wants their children to be happy, make good friends with whom they can share their feelings. Colleen remembers the moments spent with Kibo. She realizes that Kibo was with her every moment, whether it was a good or bad time. Colleen gets very emotional. Mother says, "If you are already happy with the family, then we will not force you to go out." Colleen hugs her. The next day, Colleen goes to Riri to rectify her mistake. He tells her the whole truth, because after that day, Riri and Kibo were not found. Colleen comes to Kibo's house, but Kibo does not want to talk to her. Colleen says, "Why are you punishing Riri? She loves you." Kibo says, "I love her too, but I will never be able to tell her this because I'm very scared." Colleen asks, "How do you feel about her?" Kibo tells Riri's qualities and says she's the most different girl in the world and I love her very much. Her smile is the most different. Then Colleen shows her his phone. Riri hears all this on the video call, and then Kibo and Riri get back into a relationship. Colleen and Kibo also become good friends again. A few days later, there's a dance party called the prom in high school. In that, Colleen comes with Kibo. Kibo dates Riri. Both wear earphones and start dancing together, and both are very happy. Colleen dates Amanda. Because of the beauty of Amanda and Colleen, they win the title of prom king and prom queen. But Colleen's heart was still beating for Riri, and he smiles at her. If you liked the video, then like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more such interesting content.